I kind of want to get back into it. We left off at a moment in which there's going to be a little bit of a mystery. And I'm just vibing to this music right now. I kind of want to see what else we got. Like, I need to know. I need to solve the fucking mystery. But I forgot about the jazzy music. Let's go! Love me some jazz. Okay. I think where we last left off was, yeah, new chapters. Now we've unlocked these sections. That works. Perfect. Excellent. Ma'am, allow me to introduce one of our country's most elite detectives. The name's June Ario. I'd hardly call myself elite, but either way, it's nice to meet you. This here is the brilliant Chief Inspector, Tsutsumi, and yes, he's just as rough and tumble as he looks. Sometimes I really don't think if you're complimenting or putting me down. So you two are detectives. This is my client, Miss Haruhi Shigima. Her father's a big deal in the police himself, so remember to mind your manners. I also just miss Richter, okay? He's hot. Bigwig named Shigima. Boss, you know of this guy. Shit, I've heard the name, but I don't know, keep track of who's who in the upper echelons. There's no need to worry. I am my own person after all. My father has nothing to do with any of this. Oh, did you hear that, boss? Looks like you're getting off easy this time. Don't make it sound like I'm involved in some kind of shady business. It ain't like that. You both seem rather jovial despite being detectives. How rare. Wow, it's like, you know, they might not be traumatized yet. All the police officers I've met have always been so dull. Well, you won't find dull cops around here. We'll round up all your criminals with a smile. That's our motto. That's concerning. How lovely. Keep it up. Just hold on one second. This is the first I'm hearing of that. Oh, you're right about them not being your typical detectives. I just need Tsutsumi and Ario to just... a little kiss. A little smooch. That's all I'm asking. As a treat. Ario deserves it. He's got such a kissable face. What brings you here, Richter? You want a case? That's right. I'm picking up the police's slack. I trust you remember the kidnapping and murder case from last year. Oh, I remember now. You're that Haruhi Shigima from the kidnapping case. Huh? Did I miss something? Don't be an idiot. It's the case where, Unisada Shigima's grandson was kidnapped. Which must have been your son, ma'am? Indeed, the story was suppressed by the news and ended, in the end it was considered a huge failure on the police department's fault. Cool! Hey, remember all the details traumatizing you about your fucking son's murder? Let's call them back. Let's recall those memories. Most of the investigation was conducted in secret. And unfortunately, the department is unwilling to reopen the case. Any investigations carried out afterwards turned up, nothing at all, which is why I'm now on the job. So they never caught the culprit, huh? That's rough. So, your findings have brought you to this place, then? That's right, an individual connected to the case used to live around here. Used to? That's right. As of, last week, they're deceased. We'd hope to talk to the family. No one was home when I checked last time, so I figured we'd try again. Interesting. Sure doesn't look good on the police to be mishandling cases like these. If there was really a culprit, it should be our responsibility to bring them to justice. Well, I do consider the police my people. So, you consider the blame to be shared. You've got a stern side as well, I see. By the way, ma'am, this may be sudden, but there's something I'd like to confirm with you. Fuck. And that is? Do you happen to know anything about the 7 mysteries of Honjo? Sorry, Chief, but that's hardly... With all due respect, investigator, I think my question was addressed to the lady. If you insist. What do you say, ma'am? Can you tell us anything? Can't lie to him. If I remember correctly, he's got the fucking truth detecting stone. I mean, the option was ... or I don't know much. I've heard of the 7 mysteries, but this talk of curses eludes me. Shit. Is that so? Well, I'm sorry for the intrusion. Come to think of it, I heard some things about this area last night. Something about a strange yet conspicuous man dressed in white loitering around. Wait a second. Is that our boy? Is that our boy Richter? Is our boy Richter? I assume they were talking about you, investigator. Well, I won't argue that I'm strange and conspicuously dressed in white. As it turns out, I was here last night to conduct my investigation. Did you run into anything strange or out of the ordinary? Out of the ordinary? I guess I did observe a few suspicious characters. You were asking about curses just now. Why would a public servant be interested in the occult? Boss Richter's a smart man. He can help us if we tell him what we know. Also, if you don't and you piss us off, I can set you on fire. Who fucking knows? Michael Jackson looking ass! That's our husband, Richter. He's a fucking JoJo fan if I've ever met one. Listen, also, it's Mr. Oh, whoa, it's our boy! It's the twink himself. Aereo is definitely a bottom, and we love him for that. I can't promise I'll be any help to you, but I'm interested in hearing what you have to say. Something is happening in Honjo, isn't there? It must be something big if they've got you, head office guys on it. Well, I guess it's alright, despite desperate times call for desperate measures. Honestly, Tsutsumi and Aereo, I ship it. Fuck them, but I ship it. Thank you, boss. Oh, you're welcome. Listen closely to what we're about to say, Richter. Huh. So by using curses to commit murders, these people collect soul dregs to perform the rite of resurrection. Gee. Just act natural. And these curse stones, are somehow connected to the 7 mysteries of Honjo. It's a tough story to swallow, but I don't see a reason to doubt you either. No, whoa! We figured the strange occurrences happened around here recently are connected to the curses. To get this situation under control, we've been searching for curse bearers to confiscate the curse stones. Do you have any information that might help us? That's tough. I never expected curses and other mumbo-jumbo to play into all of this. But if we're talking shady characters... There was a middle-aged fellow I saw on South Arigasui Street. He had an average build. He was anxious, like he was searching for prey. Boss, what do you think? Well, considering the location, it could have been Hideki Araishi. We've already got his curse stone. Impressive, you two are working quick. Do you see anything else? Not that I can remember. That's a shame. I just want to run my fingers through his hair. Is that such a bad thing? I guess knowing how to deal with cops is also part of an investigator's job. Not quite. The 2 of us used to be comrades is all. Comrades? That's right. Richter used to be a part of the police force himself. He quit a few years ago to go solo. Is that so? Is Aereo just the fucking department's town bicycle? Because I'm pretty sure he and Richter have a history too. You should give it a try, Aereo. There's more freedom in working as a private investigator. Can't say much for the quality of life, though. It's been 2 years, right? Haven't heard of you since you quit. I didn't think your business would last, and yet here you are. You sure you don't want to return to the force? We'll take you back with open arms. And ready to smooch lips. What? Sit on my ass and watch the birds fly? I'll take a pass. I don't belong in that world. Come on, Richter. We need your talent. The public needs you. Now you don't. This is my calling. The police will manage just fine without me. I'll keep on trying, I'll keep on tying up all your loose ends. Save the little birdies you abandon. Damn, smooth. Richter's amazing. He's coaxed out so much information we didn't know about the curse bearers from then. There's no way we would cooperate with them if we're trying to get our hands on the right ourselves. If you see any characters who look like they might be carrying a curse stone, it'd be a huge help if you let us know. Yeah, okay. Absolutely. I'll let you know if we find anything. Richter, perhaps you could lend a hand on our case as well. There's a number of people we can't track, and finding missing persons happens to be your specialty, no? I hate to disappoint you, but I'm busy enough with this case. The faith of my clients is what keeps me afloat. I have to prioritize requests by the order in which they come. Ah, I see. Well, can't say that's fair. Not fair. What do you need a private investigator for anyway? Cops should have plenty of bright folks to throw at the job. True, but this isn't an ordinary case we're dealing with here. Okay, he's been talked to. By the way, that reminds me, Richter. Yeah? You said the person who used to live here died last week. You wouldn't be referring to Michio Shiraishi by chance? You knew? Thought so. Seems like we're here for the same reason then. Seriously? Michio was involved with curses and magic? Strictly speaking, curse part isn't our concern. We're looking into Yoshimi's case. Yoshimi? Oh, right. Hajime Yoshimi's. That's right. He died on the job. I'm sure you've heard of it. I heard. It was the most unfortunate loss. So, there's a connection between Hajime Yoshimi of the Juvenile Division and Michio. No! Missing blind man and the dog was most likely a prank. Supposedly it was his wife that called. She wasn't even sure he was lost at the store. That's... Oh my god. I hate humanity sometimes. That's so horrible. First off, that's unfair for all y'all folks. Because having to run around and waste time to like hunt something down that doesn't even exist. And second off, like... What the hell? What the hell is wrong with some people? Like, if that was an actual medical emergency and something had happened, like, it would have been very risky. It would have been, like, endangering a lot of folks. I'm glad that you guys took it seriously, but still, like, that's... No, that... I hope those people have a horrible day for wasting your time like that. There's a connection between Hajime Yoshimi of the Juvenile Division and Michio. Well, hold on. Let's focus on Michio for a second. Do you think she had something to do with the kidnapping? Talk about unforeseen developments. Exchanging information should prove mutually beneficial. I'll tell you what I know, but in turn, I want the full scoop on your findings concerning Michio. Sure, to tell you the truth. What? You believe Michio's ghost is the one who killed Mr. Jonoichi? So he wasn't just mumbling nonsense. You are the greatest detective, my dude. You're so good at your job. I mean, we haven't fully confirmed anything yet, but the testimonies we've heard and the evidence we found point in that direction. Testimony? I mean, from those psychic high schoolers? And they also say there was a chance Michio hadn't killed herself. Wait, if that's all true then, did you figure something out? Kankichiro Iwai. Who the fuck is Kankichiro? Okay, this guy. Oh! Right. Gotcha, like stepdad. Oh, he served prison time? Wait a fucking minute. Hold the fucking phone. I saw that line. He served prison time? Is he Nejima? Is he Nejima? Hold on. Let me look at the face. Small eyebrows, sunken in eyes, like a scar along his face. Let me look at the nose again. No, the nose has more of like an angular hook to it. Shit. Fuck. Huh? Kankichiro Iwai, he'll be the next victim. Oh, okay, he's not the mastermind. We have to open the door to the Shiraishi's house. We need to look inside. Hey, what's gotten into you? Boss? I'm sure the landlord will give us the key if we ask. Screw that. You know how long that could take? We can ask for permission later. I love him. He plays by his own rules. Richter? Hey, Richter, calm down. We can't just... Take that, you shitty door. That's how you do it. Bro! Richter, get a hold of yourself. I see you're still the same as always. Everyone come quick, look at this. Oh! Shit! That's not good. Oh, what's up with this room? Boss, there's a dead body in here. Oh, could that be Michio's dad? Nah, he's her stepdad at best of it, that. It's gotta be the body of Kankichiro Iwai. There's no doubt about it, this man's a goner. He's gotten real messed up. Looks like he's been like this for a while. I'd say it happened last night. Ario, did you find Joe Nuichi's body in the same state? Now that you mention it... Oh, shit. Oh, right! Because we discovered that Michio might have been resurrected? So she's walking about with the power to smush people into pancakes. Looked as though Kohei Jonuichi had died from a number of heavy blows. What are you suggesting, investigator? It was Michio Shiraishi. She's alive. She used her power of the curse to get back at the men who ruined her life. That's ridiculous. You're suggesting she actually revived. It's gotta be that, and if she's alive, then... Oh shit. Oh, hi, Dad! My apologies for interrupting. I know we've just arrived at a very interesting plot point. But do you really think a dead girl is going around taking revenge from beyond the grave? I don't know. I don't know much of anything. I'm not smart. Consider this. What if Michio Shiraishi never died? And seeing as how you've come this far, I'm sure you already know the truth, don't you? That's a no. She's never died? Then who was the body? Hold on. Hold on. It's coming together. The math is mathing. Shiraishi. No, not Shiraishi. Michio. Michio was only known by Yako and a couple of other students. However, no one really saw the body. So, Michio could have faked her death, but is now on a rampage taking out those who could reveal her secret that she never died in the first place. For example, Hajime. Hajime would have known that she was alive, and that's why he had to die. And then, Jonuichi had to die because he's garbage. And then, we have Iwai. Iwai had to die because he's garbage. So crack the case. And so, I would have you answer me a question. Where in Honjo was Michio Shiraishi at the hour of 8 o'clock this morning? Ah, fuck. Alright, this is Michio. Where's the other girl? What's her name? The college student. What's her name? The one that's like paired with that one guy that I like. Hajime, Mio, Michio, Hitomi. Hold on a sec. Hold on a second. Their eyes are a little similar. Hers are a bit darker. Could Michio be Hitomi? The face is a little bit of a different angle. But it's more like a tilt-up angle. The curvature of the face still kind of matches. Because you take a look at Yako, and Yako, like, yeah. But they're at a similar head tilt. So Hitomi could be Michio. And Hitomi's the dead one. Ayame is the other girl I was looking at. Don't think Ayame and Michio are the same. Maybe. Fuck if I know. I've cracked nothing. Okay. Where was Michio Shiraishi at 8 o'clock this morning? High school. I see, so that's what you think. Let's take a moment to reconsider what you know and choose again. Don't... Okay. Kinshibori, Honjo. She was at her house. Fuck. Shit, I don't know. Candy shop. I see, very well. How was she already at the candy shop? That was where Mio and Yako were. Congratulations, you are correct. Got it wrong 2 times. That's a trivial matter. Don't count my failures. It may have been easier to reach that conclusion had you considered the cause of death. Let's get back to the story then, shall we? I've taken up enough of your time. Dad, you gotta explain things to me. So you really think Michio Shiraishi's alive? Just think it through and it all becomes obvious.
Water.
Ow! Thank you, hydrate. It tracks, but... Do you really think that girl could have managed all of this? First of all, Ario, go report this to HQ. Understood, I'll get it on it right away. I don't like that there's a lot of Nejima along the walls. That's a concern. I'll start investigating this place. I'm sure it is lacking in stuff that needs a good looking at. There's a bunch of photos of the same person pasted on the wall over there. Huh? Whoa, hold now. Hold on. Those photos. They're all of Fumi Chika Nejima. Gross. Really, come to think of it, he was in the papers a lot back in the day. Oh, there's even more pasted up over here. These are all cutouts of the newspaper magazines about the Nejima murders. I don't get it. Why the weirdo shrine? Let's keep looking around. There's a lot of shrines. I don't like it. Place is disgusting. Did Michio Shiraishi really live here? There's nothing around to confirm his identity. But by the looks of him, I'd say he's Kankichiro Iwai. You've seen him before. I heard he had a criminal record, so I assume that he wouldn't have held a respectable occupation. Is that what a curse does to a person? Ma'am, it'd be better not to look into this so closely. It's amazing. Candles and stones with inscriptions placed all over. Are these tools for some kind of ritual? Hey, don't touch anything, you hear? Ah, that's right. Considering this is a murder scene, we ought to leave everything as it is. All this can be used as evidence. If anyone has besides forensic toys with it, it will cause trouble down the road. I'm gonna touch the book, so. Ah! Big yawn. There are old books scattered everywhere. Wonder what they're about. Many of them are written in a foreign language. It'll be a pain to look through all of these. Let's save them for later and continue to look around. Sliding door leads to the kitchen. It barely fits the frame. Be a pain to look through all of these. Okay. Floor. It's off-putting to look at, but I can't help but wonder what in the world this is. They're magic runes. They're used in Western black magic rituals. Most of the time, they're useless imitations, so I wouldn't get too excited about it. Oh my, who knew the Chief Inspector was such an expert on the occult? I just chanced upon that information. Did you though? Did you though? A girl with a spirit sense we mentioned. She's pretty informed on the subject. Someone was attempting to perform Western black magic at this place. Pretty absurd if you ask me. Of course, the person in question was dead serious about it all. Nejima. It's the same man in every picture. Is that Fumichika Nejima? Wow, this is quite the spectacle. I don't think I'll ever manage to erase this from my mind. Wait, Richter, you're quite the spectacle yourself. Why are we insulting our boy? You mean to compare me with the likes of a bizarre criminal? This drawer is really old. Chief Inspector, do you mind if I look inside? I mean, in normal cases, only the police would be allowed to touch things, right? Right, Ario isn't here, so let me take a look at it. Ah, big yawn. There's just clothes here. Not much variety either. Can't say that we're big spenders. Well, I was hoping to find some kind of talisman here, but I guess we're not so lucky. I see, thank you anyway. It looks like the things spread around here have been like this for a while now. This ritual or whatever was something he attempted up to recently. Plenty of the neighbors mentioned having heard strange mantra-like noises coming from here during the night. You think Iwai was the one chanting? Hard to say. Could have been one of the Shiraishis as well. Well, if we look into these books in the back, we might learn whatever it is that they were trying to do. We've done the floor, we've done the book, we've touched the corpse again. Cruel is what it is. With the window and storm shutter closed, no light gets in here at all. It's pitch black. The neighbors mentioned they started keeping the house shut like this not too long ago. It's like a thingy in the thing. These aren't just cut from publications, they even snapped a number of shots of their own. They must have admired him. Why else would they have collected so many photos? Whatever the case, it's certain that they were obsessed. Don't like that. Look at these photos. Ah! Big yawn! Pictures of Fumichika and Nejima cut out from newspapers and magazines. Whoever put these up was obsessed. I wonder what their intent was. You'd think the Shiraishis are somehow connected to Nejima's case. Perhaps they did this as to not forget a grudge or something. It's crazy to think Nejima might be involved in all this too. Do you think he has anything to do with the body here? Maybe. The man's already out on parole. He's a curse bearer with a curse stone now. He announced that from sundown today he'll be going on a killing spree. Oh dear. There's an emergency search underway as we speak, but no one's yet managed to get a hold of the bastard. So he hasn't changed his ways. That doesn't bode well. To tell you the truth, the lady here isn't completely unconnected from the Nejima murders either. You don't say. That's right, we talked about it last night. 20 years ago, I found the hand in Sumida River and brought the incident to light. You don't say! You were the kid from back then. You really were brave. You did a great deed. Were you the detective I spoke with? I had no idea. So you two have met before. Fancy that. I've been worried that Fumichika Nejima might bear resentment towards you, ma'am. You may be right. Unfortunately, that asshole is quite the resentful type. Oh dear. That asshole, I wonder who put the idea into his head. And now he's got the one-side read, too. He's threatening to massacre the people of Honjo at sundown. Seriously? On top of that, he's been itching to get revenge on me as well. Of all things, a man has gone and threatened to kill my daughter. Damn, that's quite the threat. It really is. I don't think we're handling this seriously enough. Certainly you can't afford to stay put here. Fucker wants to get us all antsy. When I finally get to arresting him, it'll be with a cool head. Not gonna give him the pleasure, huh? Well, if Iwai and Fumichi and Nejima have anything to do with each other, then this room might hold a clue to Nejima's location. Let's hope so. The person who put all these photos up must have been obsessed with Nejima. They might have had some relation to Nejima's victims, or perhaps it was the opposite. The opposite? What if it wasn't loathing, but admiration? But then, it means that they wanted this to happen. What do you say, Chief? Would you let me look through it if I wore gloves? Oh, it's not like I'm any help with foreign languages. Go ahead. Thank you. Seems to be a book on Western magic. Black magic. The same runes are written here, alongside detailed descriptions of the procedures. Suppose you call these grimoires. It's all a bunch of nonsense, if you ask me. You think this Iwai guy was studying them? Perhaps to perform some kind of ritual? There are a bunch of handwritten notes besides the grimoires. Whoever it was, they were very serious about all this. Iwai doesn't look the type to be into this stuff, but you shouldn't judge a book by its cover. But why would he be studying black magic? According to the materials, this here rune is for the restoration of youth. Perhaps he was trying to become young again. Or that could be a plant. We don't fucking know. This over here seems to be black magic, related to the resurrection. Each of these spells requires a human sacrifice. Talk about dangerous. Resurrections, like the rite. No matter what part of the world, people will still turn to the occult for similar reasons. What is it? This looks like a journal. It's probably Iwai's. A journal? His writing is surprisingly thorough. It's almost as if he was writing a report for someone. He's a gopher. Oh, wow. Now this is something. What is it? What did he write? It's quite the find. Let me give you a summary. So, this Kankichiro Iwai fellow, he's been searching for a spell to restore youth for years. So he was into black magic from the start. He believed he could learn to successfully perform the spell. He could use it to earn a fortune. To tell you the truth, it seems he was already getting funded after he acquired this grimoire. You don't say. This is starting to sound familiar. First, let's figure out how he got his hands on this grimoire. Seems that Nejima told him where he could obtain the book when they were both in prison. That's nearly too much of a coincidence. Likely not coincidence. It seems that Iwai took this interest in the Nejima murders after it made the news. He admired them rather passionately. You might even say he worshipped the man. Worship? Nejima of all people? This was a time when students were itching to rebel. Anyone who did something to shake the world was bound to gather admirers. Iwai had been collecting these photos ever since that time. And since he just so happened to land in prison at the same time as Nejima, he made sure to get in contact. That's a lot. Okay, so they were working together, and then Nejima was like, nah. I mean, even having it all laid out like this. The thought of Nejima being involved with these grimoires is staggering. I don't think we ever had anything pointing to that. What's a connection? To be honest, it's a shock to me too. For years, we've been scratching our heads over the motives behind the Nejima murders. Yep, it's been a mystery to all of us from the very start. Oh no, wait just a moment. Do you think... No way, are you saying... You lost me. I don't know. That's right, the murderers might have been for a ritual. He was attempting to perform black magic. The instructions written down for the sacrificial offering match up exactly with the acts carried out by Nejima. You've gotta be kidding me. So that sadistic crap he was doing was all for this black magic. That's what the evidence suggests. However, Nejima tried to do some kind of resurrection ritual, and Iwai had different motives. Chief Inspector, you may think this is all the stuff of fantasy, but... That doesn't refute that Nejima and Iwai were both acting in earnest. This is batshit insane. You're telling me that this nutjob did all this for some hokey-pokey resurrection? Shit, resurrection? That means there must have been someone Nejima wanted to bring back to life. Oh, fuck. Damn, that's it. That has to be it. Fucking hell, it all makes sense now. Is he bringing back the girl he murdered? Hold on, what's his connections? I want to have an epiphany. We don't get an epiphany. What is it? So about the Nejima murders. There's some information that's been kept from the public. Go on. When we broke into his house and arrested him, we also found a baby. Oh shit! A baby? It was a girl, who looked to be about 6 months old, but she was covered in filth. She looked so weak and sickly. We called the medics right away. If we were a second later, I'm sure the girl would have died. So was Nejima the father. He told us he found her under a bridge. He found her? She was abandoned. I've heard of parents starting to leave their kids under a bridge as a threat, but to think it really happens. I suppose there are cases of, with the dead newborns found. Oh my god! Coin lockers! So it's not without precedent. However the case, we never found out the truth. But there's one rumor from back then that I could never get out of my mind. And it's starting to sound more likely now. Well, I'm sure this isn't the first time you've heard of it. Many believe Nejima's guilty of more crimes than what got him convicted. Back then, a lot of girls went missing. Yeah, I remember all of that. Among the high school girls that might have been murdered, or maybe I should say sacrificed, was a girl who was pregnant. Goodness. That's horrific. He killed her and dismembered her body. We thought maybe the baby we found was what he pulled out from inside her. Don't misunderstand me, this is all speculation on top of more speculation, you hear? But I for one never believed that a man would just take in a baby he found under a bridge. That would have to be a very late stage pregnancy though. Like, oh god, you can't just take out a baby from a womb, right? Like, it needs to cook. It needs to bake in that oven. I'm feeling sick. Stay strong, ma'am. I know this is hard to hear. Like I said, don't take it to be the full truth, but we were running on speculation back then. Now this whole resurrection magic has come into play. We should consider the possibility it was his child. Oh god! That maybe he was trying to revive whoever the mother might have been. Just a theory, but my life would be a tad easier if it were true. That's an interesting thought. If there's anyone Nejima would want to resurrect, the deceased wife is as good as any. The fact that he obtained a curse stone suggests he had an interest in the rite of resurrection. Damn, you're right. Here I was thinking he was only after the curse's power to massacre. Chief Inspector? Yeah? What happened to the child? Without a birth registration on file, best we could do is find the girl some suitable foster parents. I decided to keep the circumstances secret for the sake of the child's future. I'm glad she was taken care of. Alright, so who of our girls is gonna be the fucking, like, mass murderer child? This sliding door leads into the kitchen, barely fits the frame. Okay. Big fucking yawn! Heckin' big yawn. Don't mean to derail the conversation, but there's still more written in EY's journal. We all know EY managed to obtain the grimoire thanks to the advice he got from his idol Nejima while in prison. After conducting research, gathering more information, he was determined that he had a chance to get rich quick. Right, he could make some money off if he could just successfully use the rejuvenation magic. turns out somebody gave him the idea. And get this. It was the one and only queen and chairwoman of Haihaku Soaps herself, Natsue Yamamori. Wait, the chairwoman of Haihaku Soaps? So that's where this leads. Right, here, let me read what he wrote. The queen of Haihaku has a strange fear of growing old. Her fear of death is even worse, and if she does die, she wishes to be revived, so she will spend whatever it takes to preserve her beauty. Magic rituals, right? She'll use whatever means necessary. Her tenacity is unbelievable. She was apparently investing money into any research on resurrection and restoration of youth and the like. So she would even throw her money at the occult. The place's greed will take you. Well then, that brings us to Hideki Araishi. She presumably funded his research into the rite of resurrection as well. That's what it all points towards. I wouldn't be surprised if the witch of Haihaku pounced at the rumors of the rite of resurrection. It's starting to sound likely. It might be why she's spreading the rumor about having godly powers. It's convenient to cover her for if she ever becomes young again. Godly powers? What's all this about? You can ignore that. Either way, I think Iwai took the payments he was getting for his research to seduce a family into taking him in and keep a low profile. The Shiraishi family, Michio and her mother, Toshiki, were just his unlucky marks. And this is where you get involved? Or are you feeling steady, man? Huh? This has something to do with me? What you talking about? What are you talking about? Damn, please calm down. Iwai moved in with Shiraishis to practice his magic. He needed to sacrifice to perform his youth restoration spell, but... Oh, the sun! That meant extracting the life force from someone young. So it was Iwai, this man. Iwai worshipped Nejima, so he must have also despised Nejima's detractors. Not to mention he was captured and sent to jail once before. Surely he had a bone to pick with the police. So when you realize he had a chance to avenge Nejima, embarrass the police, and acquire a living sacrifice at the same time? Fuck. You got it. Iwai kidnaps Haruo Shigima's son and managed to score 3 birds with 1 stone. Oh, she's not okay. Oh, she's having a bad fucking time. You're telling me then, that horrid man, he never had any intention of returning my child. Oh, honey, oh no. I thought there might have been a reason why the kidnapper seemed to be mocking the police. He never wanted money, his aim was to humiliate the force, it all makes sense. You must have used Michio to lower your boy's defenses, then kidnap him on his way back home. That man, he took Shuichi. Oh, she's making them noises. She's screaming. Man, please calm down. I understand, but you must remember to breathe. Oh no, indeed. We're in, Nightmareville. You don't understand. You have absolutely no idea what I'm going through. This isn't a joke. I didn't expect the police to understand. You'll never understand. Living sacrifices. What a stupid idea from a stupid little man. Okay, ma'am, let's take a moment to breathe. Why don't we go get some fresh air? Why would... First off, Richter, darling, sweetheart, love of my life, why would you reveal this information with her in the room? I would have asked her to go outside in that moment and be like, listen, we're gonna talk about some serious fucking shit. Like, you gotta go. You need to not be here. I can't believe this. This is... Chief, I think it's best we take our leave. Before we go, there's one more important piece of information noted in his journal. Oh? Iwai got in contact with Nejima last year. Nejima was released on parole. He provided him with accommodation and financial support. Is that so? He managed to find a hideout for Nejima to stay in. Damn it. If anything, rather than use his money to support Shiraishi's, it seems most went to Nejima instead. Nejima's looking around anywhere at the moment. It's probably in the hideout. Did he write where it is? Unfortunately, no. Not that I can tell. But it seems Michio knew where it was. She never met with Nejima in person, but she was made to go in and clean up, among other things. What good is that information? That girl's already dead. Wait, no, she's alive. That's right, Michio Shirai, she's alive. If you can find her and get her to talk, you can get her to spill the beans on his hideout too. Investigator, I'm asking you. I should be going. The lady's not well. Yeah, she is having the worst time of her life. Yeah, yawn. Are you feeling better now that we've gotten some fresh air, ma'am? I'm fine. Suddenly finding out who the kidnapper was really made me lose my wits. I managed to solve the case, the kidnapping case by pure luck here. You're right, but Richter, I feel grateful towards Michio. Because she killed the kidnapper? There's that too. But it's for something else. If Michio is the one killing all these people, then she must have acquired quite a sizable amount by now. Soul dregs, I mean. Great! Oh no, oh Haruhi, she's in her villain stage. Hey Richter. Whether the kidnapper's dead or alive doesn't mean a thing. Revenge won't bring my boy back. And if Nejima's planning to cause a massacre to collect soul dregs, then all the better. I won't give up on the resurrection. So I'm counting on you. Oh goody. Were you behaving? Supper? Was the party too loud? Also, hi, hello. I got distracted. Absolutely not. Okay, well, as long as the damage is at a minimum, I can forgive you. I had to bounce Toast for a little bit because he was looking extra holdable and snuggleable. So he got a little bit of kisses and a little bit of bouncing. But now they're kind of staring at me from the kitchen going, "You gonna feed us? There's a dinner time, please?" Because I did leave my office. Absolutely not. It's the maximum. Everything is ruined now. Why have you done this? How could you? Listen, Toast is just so squishy. He needs the bouncies. Alright, we'll continue with Haruhi's route.
Mother, feed the children. They hunger.
They will get fed after stream. They have dry food. Hi, Biscuit. Hello. In further news, today the body of an adult male was found in the residence of one Toshiki Shiraishi around noon. The man identified as Kankichiro Iwai is said to have been in a relationship with Toshiko. He was unemployed at the time of his death. Gone somewhere else in the vicinity of our food area. Food times! Nah, these cats. Biscuit stays with me in my office. Actually, they both have office perches. Toast has a little cat tower. Biscuit has a window seat. And the second I sit up, or I, like, stand at my desk, Biscuit's immediately running. And she's like, "Alright, it's food time. Let's go. Feed me. I am wasting away to nothing." And it's like, "Ma'am, if you eat too fast, your tummy gets upset and you throw it up. Like, girly, you gotta figure it out." But Toast, he will move up on his own. He is not as fast, but he is cute. You know the TikTok guy, it's Archer going, oh my god, over and over. It's my mood. Is it Archer or Bob's Burgers? It is H. John Benjamin, I know that much, but the, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Like that, yeah. I know exactly the audio. Bonita is still stuck in my head. I can't get Bonita to leave me. While further investigations are still underway, it's suspected that his death is connected to the recent serial killings in Honjo. Evidence on the scene may also implicate Mr. EY in the unsolved child abduction and murder case from last year. Oh, so they're outright with the truth. Well, ma'am. Hi. God, can you like lean down a little further? I want to see your cleavage line, dude. Seems we managed to settle one part of the kidnapping case for now. Let's begin discussing our next steps. Right. Talk. Judging by the official announcement, it seems that what EY wrote is likely true. With both the kidnapper and his young accomplice dead, the police should be able to handle the rest. Now that it's over, I can't help but think how pitiful it all is. We would never have known a thing had we not found his journal. Carelessness is usually what leads to crimes like these being exposed. It was pretty much the same with Nejima murders. But stumbling across the answer by pure chance, it really makes you think. Really makes my skin crawl to think of how many cases like this are left undiscovered. Me too. Well, it's certainly disturbing. Well, with the kidnapping case all wrapped up, we can focus our efforts on obtaining the right of resurrection, yes? He is mindlessly like, yeah, you know what? I'm gonna help you. I don't care. I'm terrified if I betray you, you will murder me. Indeed. I'm counting on you. Richter? Yes? That's right. Would you mind if we make a stop on our way? We can make it quick. I apologize for the diversion, but I'd like to visit a candy store if possible. Oh shit. Oh fuck, we're picking it up, we're knowing what's happening. I suppose I don't mind. Alright, let's reassess the curse situation. Right. I must admit, I never expected the police to be so on top of things. The Chief Inspector Tetsuo Tsutsumi provided us with a good wealth of information. I'm surprised he knew so much about the curse bearers. Do you think they notice if I'm one of them? I'm pretty sure Ario didn't. The Chief Inspector, on the other hand, will have to be careful around him. But if he had suspected anything, I'm sure he would have detained us. We should stay vigilant moving forward. Agreed. Even if we steal a curse stone, you may not be able to successfully perform the rites unless you're a curse bearer yourself. Would you be okay with hanging onto the stone for now? Of course. Just don't use it though, okay? Oh, she's mad about that. Alright. If what we've heard is true, there are 3 curse bearers left to be discovered. There's a Whispering Canal, the Beckoning Light, and the Taiko Sutsugaru left to investigate. It may benefit us to visit places connected with the stories of a few times. I see. I'm still highly suspicious of the people at Haihaku Soaps. They could be the ones pulling the strings. That Takumi Yumioka fellow is probably aware of the curse bearers we're searching for. Tracking his movements may prove to be useful. You want to follow him? If we were to follow anyone, he'd be my first choice, but... Damn, at times like this really have me wishing I had more personnel. I imagine it's tough working on your own. It's the plight of running a small business. I'm always on the hunt for a skilled assistant. Next up, what do we need to do to get our hands on a cursed stone filled with soul drags? Oh, right. And there's Nejima, who appears to be a curse bearer too. The one-sided read, I think it was. If we look For someone that's likely to gather a whole lot of soul drags, we'll look no further. He did say he would unleash his curse on a large number of people at nightfall. If he gets a chance, if the Chief Inspector manages to track Michio, then, well, there's a chance he'll manage to apprehend Nejima before he gets up to no good. But why did you tell the Chief Inspector about the safe house if he hadn't had that lead? It was written in EY's memoirs. I just found it. It was just a matter of time till he found out. Besides, we're talking about a massacre here. I can't just turn a blind eye. Oh, he's so righteous. How different is it from any other curse bearer collecting soul drags? Well, if we're talking Nejima, it couldn't be a lot more dangerous. Could be a lot more dangerous. We'll just keep a close eye on Nejima and the cops. What about the girl from before, Ayame Tono? Do you think she could be a curse bearer? Well, there's a chance that she could have gone and stolen someone else's curse stone by now. That's possible too, but... We haven't been to Midoricho Park yet, the place connected to the Taiko Sugaru. Right, that's close to where she lives. How do we know where she lives already? Pop, 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 pop. If she was a curse bearer this entire time, she could have lied. It's possible. It would make her a brilliant actress to boot. The idea's got me itching to investigate her again. The place is rather suspicious. If only we could run into someone there. Then shall we depart? Oh! Okay, from this part on you'll be given the option to finish investigation, which will allow you to immediately end this part. There you can continue on to your next part. You may also come back and restart this section. Interesting. Candy shop first. God, look at that ass. That's a good ass. Bird! Whoa, no way! Jeez, you made me jump. It's Mockingbird 14, Falcon Man. Guy's a real speed demon. Falcon Man! I hate it here. I absolutely fucking hate it here. Is that right? It's kind of scary how you even know exact number with just a simple glance. Cool, Falcon Man. Hi, Toast. Why are you up on my desk? Toast, get your butthole off my keyboard. Alright, ma'am. Should we go for a monjayaki or something? That's sweet of you, but I'm not hungry now. That's too bad. I haven't had great luck with this Mockingbird raffles. Would you mind if I tried a few more times? Apparently most of these are just replicas of the real deal, but even so, they're well worth the price. Some of the kids saying they managed to snatch some real rare finds in this lottery. Go ahead. Don't buy them all now. Sonoya. These children seem pretty fond of this place. It looks comparatively new. They must have had renovations done not long ago. Just let me know when you want to leave, okay? Oh, okay. He's up in front with the kids to participate in the raffle. Oh, buddy. It's weird to see an adult his age enjoying himself so much at a candy store. Look at his smile. He must have won something. How nice. Holy crap, this one is super rare. It's Fair Feather, the coolest peacock around. Oh, so it is. That's a pretty big win, huh? Damn, that is a fucking peacock if I've ever seen one. Look at that stance. Whew. Oh, it seems he didn't win anything. He's pouting so hard even the kids are laughing at him. Can I, like, chain him into this and get items? Damn. One more time. Yeah! Birds! Ah damn, it's Mockingbird number 10, Cacophony. He's a nihilist, but he gets the job done. He seemed pretty happy. He's a nihilist, but gets the job done. Jesus. I almost feel like I came here with a child. My boy never had much of a taste for sweets, but this kind of makes this kind of a fresh experience for me. Almost feels okay. Got that. Bridge. Someone must have received the beckoning light's curse here last night. I was out here last night looking for the curse bearer connected with the lantern of beckoning light too. Did you see anything? Afraid not, but they gotta be out here somewhere. Are they though? Oh, wait, hold on, hold on! What's that? Richter, what do you think that is? Oh? I don't see anything. Really? You don't see that? That thing looks like a phantom ball of flame floating in the air. A ball of flame. Must be the curse echo. Maybe only the curse bearers are capable of seeing it. But how could such a thing happen in broad daylight? Okay, bye. It's gone. Wonder what that beckoning light's curse echo. That was beckoning light's curse echo. Curse echo sounds like prosecco, and all I can think about is spooky ghost booze. The phantom flame you saw might have been a manifestation of the lantern. In that case, does that mean a curse bearer is nearby? I don't see anyone. Curse bearer might be lurking in the vicinity. I'm gonna check the surroundings. Nothing. I didn't find anyone who looked the part. I see. I don't doubt something happened around here, but something might have changed in the area. Keep your eyes peeled. Oh shit. Okay. Fuck. I don't see anything. It doesn't look like anyone's been here for some time. A little flirting here and there. Friendly flirting. Both of my cats are like passed out. Biscuit's on her window seat, Toast is on the desk, so if he bites the mic, I'm so sorry. I wonder if that's one of the factories that got shut down while they tightened up the regulations. Also, you are welcome. Also, please, everyone who came in on the raid, please appreciate Richter Kai, this motherfucking JoJo's Bizarre Adventure looking guy. I love him. I'm trying to not let him die. Okay? That's the goal here. But what would have changed? Doesn't look like anyone's been here for some time. Wonder if it's one of the factories that got shut down when they tightened up regulations. Okay, it's still doing that. Let's think. Saw the curse echo. No. What you saw earlier must have been the beckoning light. Something must have changed after what happened. The tree? It's not giving me anything to interact with. Nope. Maybe there's a part on the factory I'm not properly clicking. going on? There's some curse bearer in sight. Shit, I don't fucking know. I don't see anything that would have been different. What would it change? Because it's the factory's locking into this. I'm gonna move. We're gonna have to come back to that one. You! Hey, that lady over there. That's Ayame Tono. She seems to be trying to hide. We'll watch her. No one to startle her and have her run off on us. Let's sit and watch her for now. Doesn't look like she's planning to move anytime soon. Ayo! Alright, be right back. Ah, he's gone. Suppose he really wanted to talk to her. Oh my fucking god, Richter. Please don't do that. Oh, there he is. Does he mean to jump out and surprise her from behind? It's a bad idea. Richter, please! Buddy, no. Please, sweet summer dumbass. Does he mean to intimidate her? Ah, she noticed. I guess his purpose was to talk with her after all. I wonder what they're talking about. She doesn't seem like she's planning to run. Oh, they're coming here. Here she is. What do you think? Smooth work by the master, Yeah. Sure. Very smooth. Hello, thank you so much for yesterday. I know this is sudden, but I'm actually being pursued right now. Huh? Pursued? By who? I think it's the police. Will you be willing to provide me shelter? From the police? I figured we could hear her out and see what kind of mess she's gotten herself in. Does it make it sound like I'm some kind of criminal? Please. Why are you being chased? The police have my apartment staked out and I haven't been able to return home. I heard them say something about wanting to protect me, but something didn't feel right and I got scared. Do you have any idea why they're after you? Well, I have been searching for curses, so... We shouldn't trouble ourselves with hiding you if they're after you for a good reason. Huh? How cruel! This handsome investigator wouldn't turn me in so easily, would you? It's unfortunate, but we've got our reason to not get involved with the police ourselves. What shady reasoning. But if you got some murky secret to hide, we might as well cooperate with each other, no? Sure. Let's do it. A cab. If you got some murky secret to hide. Yeah, okay. Anyway, how are you planning your resurrect Hokusai? Like Hosu? No, Hokusai going? Ah, fortunately that's been going quite well. Oh? Do you mean you found someone to steal a curse stone from? Not exactly, but I found a kind of last resort. Which is why I can't let the police get me. What do you mean by last resort? You're really asking me that? It doesn't concern you at all. Why should I tell you? Yeah, she's got a fucking point. What if we make a deal? In exchange for keeping you hidden from the police, you'll tell us about your last resort. Huh? Is that what's got you interested? Oh, I've got it. You're meaning to steal it for yourself. Not at all. I'm just curious. That excuse just will not do.
Mother, that potato-looking necklace looks very tasty. May I have a bite?
Yes. You may have a nibble of the potato necklace. I don't need you to. I'll find a way to stay safe on my own. That was a close one. I should have known the only one you can count on in this world is yourself. Shit. We can't let her get away. Let's go after her. Stop it. Get any closer and I'll scream. Wait, please help. We'll help you out. Or please, wait. We'll help you out. No conditions. Well, you changed your mind quick. That just makes you all the more suspicious. Tried my best, but I couldn't convince her to stay. Could it be that you don't know how to handle a girl like that? Sure you won't cause a curse on the poor Crumpet? I feel like Crumpet's power is strong enough that these little cursed stones have no effect on him. I think they will be safe. Since she's looking for a safe haven, would you mind sharing me sharing your address with her, just in case? Well, it doesn't really bother me, but you do recognize that there are police officers in my close family. At least it will allow us a way to keep in contact, no matter how small. Oh, I can't look anywhere else. Alright. I got one more location search in me, and then I think I'm starting to get a little hungry. We'll go to Kinshibori. I feel like this is exactly what I wanted to experience from alternate Jake Hunter Daedalus. Like this vibe, this style, the music. I think this is exactly what I wanted. And just didn't get. Bunch of kids gathered around Richter to poke fun at his clothing. It seems like the kids come running for him wherever we go. It's not all too surprising with his attire. He hasn't complained about it though. I wonder if he's got a soft spot for kids. Cute. He's good with children! This place is associated with the Whispering Canal. The canal must be connected to the man who was found drowned in the park. Agreed. Was the victim a Haihaku Soaps employee? That's right, his name was Shogo Okie. Considering his occupation, he probably came here in search of a curse stone. But people in the company know about the right. It only makes sense that they'd be looking for curse stones. Do you think the chairwoman in Takumi would send their regular employees out to hunt for the stones? If that's the case, perhaps the Shogo died trying to take the stone from someone else. Either that, or he was killed precisely because he was a curse bearer with the cursed stone. I suppose so, but considering the location, wouldn't that mean the curse use was Whispering Canal? Good point. That means Shogo Okie was the wielder of the Whispering Canal curse himself. Could he have the Beckoning Light, or even the Taiko Sugaru? I was here last night. There weren't any dead bodies then. It's highly possible that he was brought here from someone else. If that's the case, the wielder of the Whispering Canal has already collected his stone. Ma'am, excuse me, there's one more thing I'd like to try. Oh, be my guest. What would you like to try? Shogo Okie is the name of the person who died here. It's hard to believe he was only here by chance, only to end up murdered with a curse. Given his ties to Haihaku, we can assume that he was aware of the situation, somehow involved with these curses. Okay, what's our tester? Area was closed off to the public this morning after the body was found, but police quickly managed to complete their investigation and reopen the park as if nothing ever happened. That's disturbing, honestly. People in the area are shockingly calm considering what happened here. You'd think they'd be put off just knowing there was a dead body here just this morning. What I heard, it happened right about where you're standing now. Don't tell me that. Ugh. No items. A telephone booth doesn't look out of the ordinary to me. Would you look at that? That's a pretty unique playground. Did it catch your eye? Perhaps. Now's not the time, though. But it did get you interested. Does he want to play on it? I love him. He's kind of a himbo. I don't think there's anything I can do here. The two curse bearers battled out here last night. Who could the other person have been? Okay, go back to the residence, and that will be our stopping point. Ah, okay. He's always going at his own pace. He's rather fascinating. Alright, so we are at a intriguing point where I'm going to finish this investigation here. Investigate it, and we can go back to it later, I think.